Okay, Thursday, 24th of July 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Thoughtful Thursday. Philosophy and musings from life. Why lying is unavoidable? It's somewhat straightforward, really, at a fundamental level. In the world, we tend to have neurotypical people. You could say, well, people who neurotypical, no abnormalities, let's say, with regards to mental functions. And those, we could say, and this is extremely broad, autistic, layers or some aspects of autism. Fair enough. And there's probably many more in general, but let's focus on these two. So then we can say, right, well, neurotypical people would use lying as social cohesion, a way to get along, not hurting or upsetting feelings, but maybe not quite willing enough to be frontal and direct about it. Whereas autistic people would see it as a bit of an affront or illogical or inappropriate or whatever else and be more direct. So really it's a tool of social cohesion, getting around without stepping on toes, without upsetting people, or hoping other people can read between the lines. Now that's very interesting, because then you could say, well, why can't people just be direct about it? Why can't they be truthful about it? And that's probably the exact reason why people would use lying, because they can't, they don't want to, they don't know how to, they don't dare to. Any excuse, you open the dictionary and look at any adjective or verb, and that'll be someone's excuse in some way. Too proudful, too bashful, too shy, too obtuse, too sensitive, or too whatever else, too weak even, to lie. So you could say, do you want to go for drinks? Autistic person might say. Other person, neurotypical, might say, no, I'm busy, washing my hair. Any excuse like that. An excuse to say, or an excuse so as not to hurt their feelings, with the hope that the other person can read between the lines. And this is at a base level of society and reality, really. People would be using lying strategically, not maliciously. That's the thing to consider. They're not always malicious. It's just strategic in a social setting, in a social hierarchy setting. It's wanting to get along, weaving through society without hoping to upset anyone, ruffle any feathers, rock the boat. Lying, white lies, soft, gentle lies, like that. And if it's unavoidable at a low level, in the sense of, do you want to go for drinks? No, I'm busy washing my hair. If it's going to happen at that level, then by logical extrapolation, it'll happen at every level, in a sense of Machiavellianism and manipulation, narcissism, getting people to believe more you, so you ups your ego, so to speak, or even through psychopathy, getting and maneuvering things in ways that you want. If it's going to happen here at a low scale, at a low level, in a low risk environment, it'll happen at the highest echelons of power and society and wealth in the world, in society. It has, and it will forever. It's just one of those things that are just integral to human nature. It just is. And we can be idealistic about it. Sure, why not? Think of Plato's perfect. I think it's Plato's perfect forms. Idealistic. Sure, but lying is acceptable because it gives us the results or the ends that we want. Meaning, we could say at an anthropological level, this is too successful to let go. Emotionally, physically, mentally, societally, you name it. This technique, lying, is so useful to social cohesion, to the tribe, to the society, to business, to life, health, wealth, love, and happiness. We mentally don't want to get rid of it. It's too powerful. The power to lie is far too powerful to stop. And then we can go deeper to say, well, how do we maintain these lies? That's a whole other conversation. Narrative decay and consistency in conversations and mental juggling, but that's a whole other conversation. Because it's so useful, because something is so useful, and this is an interesting principle to understand, because it's so useful at the lowest level of echelons of society. Do I want to go for drinks? No, I'm washing my hair, not to upset people. Because it's successful there, lowest common denominator, it'll be successful everywhere else. It'll be utilized, and more accurately, everywhere else. powerful. And then gets me thinking, if that's the case at the low level of the lowest common denominator, what other things are used at such a low level, such a primal, simplistic, prime level of society and world and reality? Powerful stuff. But yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.